Boom shakalaka! Did you miss out on Fantom? Or maybe you missed Olympus DAO? Or maybe you missed Polkadot, KUSAMA, and Moonriver? Well, you are in luck because today's video we're taking a look at Fantom, an Olympus fork on the Fantom Opera network that is striving to be the go-to reserve currency for the Fantom network and has just implemented cross-chain bridges on Moonriver. This project is positioning itself to be a standout player in the field. You'll definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Fantom, a project that's looking to leverage the best aspects of Fantom, Olympus, and Moonriver to put together what could potentially be the reserve currency for the Fantom network. Now before we get into this, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love, where every week we give away one of these sweet shirts. And it should be known that this is a sponsored review. So, while this is not an endorsement of the project, I am going to review the project, and then you can take a look on your own and do your own due diligence before you consider investing. Now, after doing my own due diligence, I am intrigued by the project. So, that being said, let's get into it. Fantom on the website fantom.com, the decentralized reserve currency. Fantom is building a community-owned decentralized financial infrastructure to bring more stability and transparency to the world. So how it works, there's not much information on the website, but we'll be taking a look at some Medium articles and some other documentation to go over the project more thoroughly. But they have treasury revenue with bonds and LP fees. They have treasury growth, and then they also have staking rewards for the FHM token. Now, if we head over to their Medium, we can see that Fantom is an ohm fork with a difference. Now, in case you guys don't know about Olympus, DAOs have become very popular recently. Olympus DAO being the most popular of them, their ticker symbol OHM. So Fantom is the first decentralized reserve currency protocols available on the Fantom network based on the FHM token. Each FHM token is backed by a basket of assets in the Fantom treasury, including Magic Internet Money, FHM MIM LP tokens, etc., giving it an intrinsic value that it cannot fall below. Fantom also introduces economic and game theory dynamics into the market through staking and minting. So, what's their vision? Their aim is to build a policy-controlled currency system native to the FTM network and backed by a community committed to the 3-3 dream. I think this is actually really important, a 3-3 dream. So what's the deal with it? It's basically their idea that if everybody cooperated in the Fantom, it would generate the greatest gain for everyone from a game theory standpoint. Currently, there's 3 actions a user can take: staking, bonding, and selling. So staking and bonding are both good. Staking clearly better than bonding, and selling is bad. And if we take a look at this with the outcomes here, we have staking, bonding, and selling. We have 3-3, which is the goal for everyone. That's what they talk about a lot with the long-term vision for Fantom, and I think that's really great to have a long-term vision for the project. Now, going on further, in the long term, they'll optimize the system stability and consistency so that FHM can function as a global unit of account and collateral asset. In the short term, they're optimizing for growth and wealth creation. Now, as of right now, Fantom can be bought on SpookySwap right down here, but also the 2 main strategies for market participants are staking and bonding. So let's take a look at that. Staking is the primary value accrual strategy of Fantom. Stakers stake their FHM tokens on Fantom website to earn rebase rewards. The rebase rewards will come from the proceed from bond sales and can vary depending on the number of FHM staked in the protocol and the reward rate set by the monetary policy. Staking is a passive long-term strategy. When you stake, you lock your FHM and receive an equal amount of SFHM. When you unstake, you burn SFHM and receive equal amounts of FHM tokens. Now, contrarily, there is also bonding. Bonding is the secondary value accrual strategy of Fantom. It allows Fantom to acquire its own liquidity and other reserve assets such as MAM by selling FHM at a discount in exchange for these assets. The protocol quotes the bonder with terms such as the bond price, the amount of FHM tokens entitled to the bonder, and the vesting term. The bonder can claim some of the rewards as they vest, and at the end of the vesting term, the full amount will be claimable. Now, bonding is an active short-term strategy, and bonding allows Fantom to accumulate its own liquidity. Now, if we continue reading the previous article, why the world needs Fantom. I think this is pretty important because right now we have a lot of dollar-pegged stablecoins. You guys know them. There's Tether, there's USDC, there's a whole bunch of them. And they've become an essential part of crypto. But I'm sure you've heard that governments all over the world are printing money at rates we have never, ever seen before. They're just printing a ton of money. And because of that, while you may still have the same amount of stablecoins, US dollar pegged stablecoins, well, the value of these goes down dramatically. Now, Fantom aims to solve this by creating a non-pegged stablecoin called FHM. By focusing on supply growth rather than price appreciation, FHM will function as an asset that's able to hold its value regardless of market volatility. Now, furthermore, why build this on Fantom Opera? And I think the answers can be found right here, among things being cheap gas fees, fast transaction times, near infinite scalability, also a future-oriented platform, also strong community and governance, also the aesthetics and buzz. People like Fantom. It's new. It's hip. Now, going on further, we can see here on the Fantom dashboard at app.fantom.com, we can see all the information like the global total value lock, the global APY, market cap, 5-day rate, circulating supply, all that stuff. Also the market price, epochs, different things of that nature. But if we check here on the left, there's also the crystal ball. So you can actually estimate your returns by putting in your SFHM amount, also your reward yield, the FHM purchase price, and the future FHM market price, and then adjusting for the number of days here, you can see changes in the FHM rewards estimate and also the future potential value. Now, not only that on the app, but there's also staking, which we discussed earlier. There's bonds, which we discussed earlier. And then also there's links to buy on SpookySwap, website governance, and docs. And of the many things that Fantom is doing, they are a very community-driven project. And I think this is great. You can check out snapshots of their DAO proposals here. Some of them closed already, and then some of them still active as well. But you can see all types of things here. And aside from the community focus and the long-term vision, one of the other things that I think is really impressive is their focus on security and efficiency. So they have 2 layers of multi-sig protection to prevent rug pulls or any other type of things that could work not very well for the DAO. So in terms of multi-sig owners, there's 2 owners from the Fantom project. There's 2 owners who are just well known in cryptocurrency: Church from Olympus Odyssey and Rain from CityRoots.io. Now, not only are there these 4 signers down there, but also they've implemented a second layer of multi-sig protection, Open Zeppelin. It's essentially a repository of functions that can be added to a contract during generation. In doing so, this method requires both the contract and seed phrase tied to it in order to produce any updates or modifications. And looking forward, changes to the DAO must be approved by at least 3 of 4 owners within the multi-sig policy. Now, that's not all, because as of past day, they've just announced this, that they're proud to announce they're going cross-chain on the Moonriver with incredibly popular PARACHAIN on the KUSAMA network. They choose HUCKLEBERRY DEX to host the LP. The team at HUCKLEBERRY have been incredibly supportive and are as excited at this moment as we are. So if we take a look at this, the first Fantom OHM fork to go cross-chain Fantom launches on Moonriver. This could be very, very big because, like I said, it's bringing together a lot of very popular things all at once. So there's a big need for operability. We have a lot of separate chains. Any interoperability is going to be very, very helpful. And this is the first Fantom fork bridging to the Moonriver network. So here's a list of what users will be allowed to do. An effortless bridging of assets and, most importantly, stablecoins, exposure to the appreciation of Moonriver's native tokens, insanely high APRs on Moonriver due to badly needed liquidity, access to all the assets and possibilities on Moonriver's rapidly growing ecosystem, a rising demand for the FHM token and thus the price of FHM, a bridged FHM token via OneChain and Moonriver as FHM.M, access to the liquidity of HUCKLEBERRY over Moonriver, a seamless UX on both chains with global unified values, APR and yield farming opportunities not found anywhere else, and a bridge into the world of Moonriver and thus KUSAMA and Polkadot. So why Moonriver? Well, transaction volume and usage, market cap and TVL, and a gateway to KUSAMA and Polkadot. Now let's go take a look at the price. As we can see here, the price is actually down a bit from the all-time high. Now we're looking at the market cap here as opposed to the price because this is a rebasing token, but you can see potentially could be a good opportunity to buy at a discount. Market cap right now on CoinGecko saying $5.6 million, all-time high price here $713, all-time low $155, and if we took a look today, price is $291, and this is one that's at the time not available on many exchanges, available only on SpookySwap. Now, if that is something that is of interest to you, I would highly encourage you to go check out Fantom for yourself. This is something where, like I said, there's not too much on the website, but they've done a very thorough job of describing everything on Medium. You could read a bunch of articles right there. You could also read through this very thorough documentation, including a lot of really good FAQs as well. And you could take a look at some of the proposals that they have for the DAO. See if this is something that you could be interested in being a part of for a long term, because based on what they have for staking, for bonding, and for the long term basically outlook of this project, this could be one to get in on the early floor and then see where it goes. So if it's something you're interested in, clearly do your own due diligence, but then you can head over to SpookySwap and get some for yourself. So thank you very much to Fantom for sponsoring that video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.